Thank you for contacting Spark Edge Electrical Solutions. This is Haley, your support assistant. How can I help you today?
Hey Haley, I would like to schedule a job.
What do you want to schedule it for?
No, I don't want to schedule an appointment. I just have some issues with your services.
What is the issue with the service? Could you describe it a little?
I have some questions about your services.
What are your questions about Spark Edge Electrical Solutions?
Alright, that was a squad that I built a few weeks ago. But now, why do we use squads and what do they actually do? So for that, I'm going to go in my report. So you got the voice agent 1. It's just like a front desk lady. It basically gets the intention of the caller, what the caller actually wants. And then it can place these calls to other specified agents, for example, a scheduling agent, or you have right here you have their problem handler, I call it customer management, but you can call it whatever you want. And then also a info that just provides general information and answers questions from the customer. But all of these AI voice agents are also intertwined. So you wouldn't, for example, get to the scheduling agent and just can't get away from it anymore. So these singular agents can also transfer between each others. Right there, between each others. But not to the initial voice agent, because that one's only used once. Alright, and why should we use something like this? So the good thing about it is you can build way more sophisticated systems with it, because you have these single AI voice agents that have specified tasks, and you don't have one AI voice agent that has a huge prompt and just messes up everything at some point. Because quite frankly, if the prompt is too long or you give too many tasks to only one single AI voice agent, it just won't work at some point. Another thing is that with these squads, it's way easier to monitor the whole thing. Alright, so in this tutorial, we're just going to focus on the squads. We're not going to focus on the automation side, but only on how to create squads and how to make them sound great. Alright, so first thing you're going to do is just create all the assistants that are needed. So what I'm going to call the first one, let's check here, the steward router. I'll just call it steward router, right there, blank template, create assistant. That's going to be the initial AI voice agent. Okay, the starting messages. Thank you for contacting General Electric. This is Stuart, your support assistant. How can I help you today? That's going to be the first message. And then just copy the whole prompt right there. It's not going to be as big as the other ones because it has a pretty small task. It just has to route the caller to another AI voice agent, and do the same for all the other AI voice agents as well. Alright, so I just added all the AI voice agents into Vapi. You can find all the prompts in this Google Docs I got provided in the description. So feel free to check that out. Now we have all this AI voice agent, and remember to set assistant speaks first and also set a first message. There are a lot of people telling you to put assistant speaks first with model generated message. I would not recommend that. I'll show you later. But now we're going to go into squads and then new squad and just, general electricians, and then just the first member. Okay, there we got steward, the router. Then we're going to add assistants. We're going to add the scheduling assistant. We're going to go add the info assistant, and we're going to get the customer management assistant. Now zoom out, and now we simply click on add, and then you have this point and you can connect that to the AI voice agent, and now you have connection. And now you'll do that for every single AI voice agent from the router and now in between each other. Alright, now they're all connected. This doesn't look very beautiful, to be honest. They have switched it since I last looked at it, but I don't think you can really make it look good with that many connections. But now, let's save it and let's give it a call.
Thank you for contacting General Electricians. This is Stuart, your support assistant. How can I help you today?
Hey Stuart, I would like to schedule a job.
What do you want to schedule it for?
I want to know some things about not prompt call AI. I want to know some things about general electricians.
What are your questions about General Electricians?
I got some problems with the services.
What is the issue with the service?
Perfect. Maybe you noticed me say prompt call AI. It was not intended, but so I run prompt call AI. We at prompt call AI build customized AI voice agents for businesses and also squads if that's needed, with all the automations, different system prompts, calendar bookings, CRM management, and so much more. If you want us to build you a fully customized AI voice agent system, just let us know in the comments. So quite frankly, you now have a squad that is functioning that it can switch between the different AI voice agents. Adjust a few things. You can override your AI voice agent here to have some custom things that only happen in the squad, and also set some global variables which are very useful because, for example, they can be set by the scheduling assistant, but now if it transfers to the customer management assistant, the customer management assistant would have had no information about the caller, but now if you set a variable that includes that, you can transfer the information from one AI voice agent to the other AI voice agent, which is very useful. That's actually a thing I have been struggling to find on YouTube. All these solutions I found were some really complicated make.com automations that didn't even work for me. So if you want me to build out this whole squad with all the automations, messages, variables, and scorecards, just let me know in the comments and I'll see you in the next one.